What up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Pretty much gonna get kind of to the point here. As you guys can see from the title of this video, the Mustang did get hit, and I feel like at first it was one of those things that you kind of say like, oh, nah, this is never gonna happen to me, and then boom, that shit happens to you, bro. Like, fuck. But so pretty much, I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into depth about how the whole thing happened, but pretty much me and my girlfriend, who's recording me right now, shout out to you, babe, thank you, who's helping me record this video. But pretty much we were leaving this parking lot, and so as we were leaving it was like already at night, you know, and so we were already heading home. And as we were heading home, so we parked at the lower lot from the grocery store we were at. And so leaving the lot, there's like this little hill, and so it's kind of narrow, and that takes you to the main, like how would I say, like street level in front of the grocery store. And so I always go really slow there, because for one, for people who drive muscle cars or cars in general with long hoods, you can't see much in front of you, especially going up like a hill. And so I always go really slow there, because there's also an exit, like an entrance, and there's always like little kids coming out hella fast and stuff, you know. And so for that reason, I go really slow there. Like, I've always gone slow there. And so as I was heading out, just like mid-hill, because it was dark as well, I was going really slow, and then all of a sudden I see this car coming in like faster than it should be for like a parking lot. And then I instantly hit my brakes, because I was like, bro, if I don't stop right now, I'll probably hit their fender. And so I instantly hit my brakes, but I saw that person was still coming in hot and into my lane. So the freaking front driver's side got cooked on the Mustang, bro. Like, as soon as it hit me, I was like, oh, like it all kind of happened so fast, and me and my girl were just kind of looking at each other. And so my girl's first reaction was getting out of the car and telling them to park, you know, because like it would just be kind of more difficult if it was a hit and run. Thankfully they parked, but right after we started like reversing, or I started reversing, I was kind of just hoping that I could even get to the car to a parking spot in the first place, which like I was able to. But bro, I kind of felt like the Mustang was cooked, because as soon as I started reversing, the steering wheel was just going like swirling all crazy, and I'm like, oh my, bro, I was like, the steering arms are broken, like that's for sure. And so I was already going through my mind like, how bad is the hit, because like keep in mind I'm still inside of the car, so I don't know how bad it looks. But as I'm reversing, I do see pieces on the ground, so I'm like, I just kind of took the L, bro. I was like, man, like it is what it is. So we go and park inside, and like, yeah, like the front end was kind of destroyed. And so at first I was thinking like, what if the car's totaled? But obviously the first thing that came to my mind was like the airbags didn't go off, so I was like, it's not totaled, for obviously, you know. And so I turned off the car, and then later on I tried to turn it on again to get the cameras, because I have the cameras inside of the car. And so the car turned on fine, so that gave me the reassurance that the motor was fine. So I was like, okay, at least this is good. But we traded insurance information, and it was all fine. But like, as funny as it sounds, bro, like I think what pissed me off out of the whole situation was that more than the accident, we had to call a tow. So this happened like around 11:40 at night, and so we were trying to call a tow after we did the claims on the insurances. And so they said like an hour like wait, and so we were already like, damn, like no way, it's like barely like, what, like 12:30. I was like, you're telling me that the tow is not gonna get here till like 2:30, you know. So I was like, or like 1:30, I mean. And so that's when I was like, man, like I don't know, I mean, good thing I didn't work the next morning, but it's just the fact that we were just trying to go home, bro. Like we were just tired, you know. And so me and my girl waited, and thankfully her mom cruised so she could help us out in case, because the car was not gonna move, you know, that thing was not drivable anymore. So her mom came through, and so I kind of felt bad because she was waiting with us for the tow as well. And like, bro, an hour passed by, and like, bro, I'm telling you right now, I was on Clash, because I didn't know what else to do, you know. Like, I was gonna kill time for an hour. Like, when you're not doing anything, time goes by so slow. So I just got on Clash. And then my girl was just on TikTok, but we were just chilling. An hour passed by, and then still nothing. So my girl contacted the tow company, and they were saying that there was still a tow on the way. And we were just like, bro, like it's already been past an hour. So at that point, it's already 1:30 a.m. And you know, I was like, fuck it, like we're just gonna give them a little bit more time. And so we waited a little longer. 2:15 started coming up, and when I'm like, bro, hell no, like, you know. So we called the like a dispatch, and somebody finally answered my girl, and they were saying that the wait time for a tow truck would be like 4 hours. And like by that point, I was already like 2:45 a.m. and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. So we just ended up deciding to leave a note on the car, and to like basically tell the people who work at that grocery store, like, hey, don't tow this car, we're coming back for it in the morning. And so that whole part was like frustrating, you know. And like, it's not, I didn't even sleep good that night. It's not because of the accident, it's just the fact that like I knew that we had to go back in like the next couple hours to go pick up the car. And we did sleep pretty good, but the good thing about the next day was that we got a call back from the tow saying that we still need the tow, and we said yes. And they said that they could send one out in 10 minutes. So me and my girl got ready ASAP, and we went, and yeah, we did with like maybe 5-6 minutes. And so it was chilling after that. They got there, the car finally got towed. And so after that, it didn't get taken to a shop yet because the claims on the insurances were still getting worked on. So we took it to my girl's residency in her parking spot, because like they let me put it there, you know, because in my like area where I live, not only does my brother use the parking lot, but also it's so tight. And in case like they had to take the car at night, bro, at night that shit gets packed. Like there's no way we're taking that car out at night. And so that's one of the reasons that I really wanted to put my car in my girl's place, and thankfully they let me. So it was fine for like a couple of weeks, you know. So this happened on November 5th, and it's already like what? It's already December, bro. Like December 7th, and I'm like, it's already been a minute, you know. I haven't told like a lot of people, only like a couple friends know. And so I just wasn't trying to let everybody know, for like the main reason that I have like I really believe that if you tell people anything bad that happens to you, anybody that has envy on you, and like not necessarily you tell somebody that envy you, you know, it could be like a good homie, but if they tell somebody that envies you or wishes bad upon you, I feel like those bad vibes just make your situation worse. So for that reason, I kept it like to myself for a while. And so to anybody who's watching these videos and realizes that I've been slacking on my social media like reels and whatnot, it's just because like I don't have the car, you know. But I was trying to figure all that out too. But pretty much, so where we're at right now is a couple like a week ago, a little bit over a week ago, they finally took my car to a shop, and so right now it's finally getting fixed. So that's kind of where I'm more chilling now. And so like I said, I never take these type of situations as like, although it is a setback, I don't let it get like to me, you know, because I always feel like it's only to make you grow, you know. And like the easiest example I could give you is like, for any gym rats out there, you know, in order to make a muscle grow, you must rip it off first. So that's basically what it is, you know. Like you kind of have to shred yourself down sometimes, and like that sometimes like why things happen in like a bad way is actually to create a new pathway for you, you get me, or new opportunities. And so as of now, I'm just kind of keeping up with that. But if you guys want any updates on that, you guys can let me know. Otherwise, like I'll just probably post it once I get the car back. But I did want to put this YouTube video out for anybody that was like wondering why I haven't been posting the car a lot or anything. Anybody that's following me, just like stay patient, the build will be back, you know. For a while I did think of like maybe getting rid of the car, but like I said, the engine works, so I feel like that's the main reason why, like, nah, you know, I'm not gonna get rid of the car. And so as much as I thought about it, I didn't want to get rid of it, you know. But even if like there's problems in the future, I feel like I'm still willing to sacrifice myself to fix it, you know. But I mean, I hope everything comes back fine. And so that's pretty much where we're at right now, just waiting on like the shop to get back to me on what's the next steps. But at least it's on the shop already, parts are being ordered, and that's kind of like where we're at right now. I'm probably gonna still keep more content going, you know. As far as like the podcast, I think it gives me a little more time to create more videos for the podcast as well. Anybody that you guys are watching Vida Recia podcast, you should guys go check it out. And then yeah, just this video was not like one that you'd expect, but it's just crazy how, like I said, a lot of things happen to other people and you're just like, that's never gonna happen to me. And then literally just a reminder that anything can happen to you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for anybody who's still following me and all the new followers. I'm gonna keep doing my best to create content out of all this. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions on like the whole situation, you guys could just comment them down below and I'll get back to you. But see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much. Stay moving.